What's up, guys? I know it's been a little since I uploaded, but that's because I've been focused on my Twitch lately, twitch.tv/FXNeo, by the way, but I am happy to get this video rolling out. Also, I am currently sick, so that's why my voice sounds a little weird. Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad in the video, but I really wanted to crank this video out, so I decided to do it anyway. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about one of the biggest fish in the free agent market, who also has not yet signed, Manny Machado. I'm going to try to keep this video short, but I don't know how long it's going to be in the end. We're going to be going over Machado's 2018 stats, followed by naming who I think the mystery teams are and should be for Machado's services. Obviously, I could talk a lot more in depth about him as a player, but I wanted to keep it short, as I already mentioned. Let's start with Manny Machado's 2018 stats. In 2018, Machado was a .297 hitter to go along with 37 home runs, 107 RBIs, and perhaps a little surprisingly, 14 stolen bases. Machado had a .367 on base percentage, slugged .538, and finished with an OPS of .905 and an OPS plus of .146. He also had 5.7 wins above replacement, but I hate that stat, so you will likely never see me considering it to analyze players. Overall, Machado's numbers were fantastic across the board. Defensively, Manny Machado was not good, coming in at -13 defensive runs saved. This had a lot to do with him moving from third base to shortstop. In the first half with the Baltimore Orioles, Machado was an awful defender while adjusting to the new position. However, with the Dodgers, his defense was much better, and it appears that he's now adjusted to the position. Especially considering he was a two-time Gold Glove winner and a one-time Platinum Glove winner at third, I don't think that there's reason to be concerned about Machado's defense. Now, let's talk about the mystery teams. I'm going to be honest, this took a lot of research. There are not many teams that I think would or could afford to be interested right now, besides the obvious candidates of the White Sox and Phillies. Apparently, one of the mystery teams also currently has the highest offer submitted, though, again, I cannot personally confirm the reliability of this information. This is just what most reporters have been saying. Now, don't yell at me in the comments just yet. I know the Yankees are quote-unquote out on Machado. Really, though, you can't count them completely out just yet. Do I think they will sign him? Absolutely not. Do I think there's a chance? Possibly. A big factor in them being here is, one, the mutual interest between the team and the player, although it seems like the Yankees' interest is dwindling, and two, that the White Sox just submitted a 7-year, $175 million deal. If I'm the Yankees and those are the kinds of offers I have to compete with, I'm signing this guy no problem. That is a tiny offer to a player Machado's caliber, and I'm sure I will rant about this in a video later on, so let's move to the next team. At this point, the Yankees will be over the luxury tax anyway, so money isn't a concern. Now this is intriguing. The Padres are obviously starting to get close to completing their rebuild, and they already have Fernando Tatis Jr. and Luis Urias locked up at shortstop and second base respectively for the future. If they can put Machado at shortstop until Tatis is ready, then move him to third when Tatis comes up, that lineup could be scary in the future. The Padres have been rumored to have a little bit of interest in Machado, but have not been strongly connected to him this offseason, which makes them one of the mystery teams. So, buckle up, Padres fans, you're in for a ride. You thought San Diego was intriguing? This theory is by far the most interesting one yet. The Cubs have been open about a tight offseason budget, which isn't that hard to believe, with albatross contracts like Yu Darvish, who I do think will bounce back this year, Jason Hayward, who is actually a good player, but he's not worth that kind of money, and Tyler Chatwood, just to name a few. But if you consider the Cubs' current competitive window, hint they might not have much longer to win another World Series, and also the Addison Russell situation currently, then they might be willing to spend more than they've let on this offseason. I don't think Bryce Harper is really a fit here, unfortunately for the Cubs fans, but Machado could fit in nicely. Imagine rolling into 2019 with Chris Bryant, Manny Machado, Javier Baez, and Anthony Rizzo making it the most terrifying infield in baseball. Not to mention Ben Zobrist, who was one of the best contact hitters in the NL in 2018, spending some time at second base, although most of his time will come at the corner outfield spots. Those are 4 players, not including Ben Zobrist, who will likely hit 30-plus homers and drive in 100-plus runs each. If the Cubs sign Manny Machado, I believe that truly puts them over the top as the best team in the NL. Lastly, the Dodgers are a team we do have to consider here. Apparently, they have shown a lot of interest in Machado, which doesn't make any sense at all to me. They traded Yasiel Puig and Matt Kemp to open up outfield and payroll space, not to mention that they currently may be shopping Jock Peterson. I think they need to go out and sign Bryce Harper right now. If they don't sign Bryce Harper, this offseason was a complete and utter failure. Their team gets far worse by trading Puig and Kemp if they can't get Harper. Anyways, Manny Machado would not be a great fit. This would probably involve moving Justin Turner to second and slotting Machado at third. It would be complicated logistically, and Harper is just a much better fit anyway. The Dodgers are listed here just because they have supposedly shown a lot of interest in Machado and bringing him back again after he spent the second half of the season there, which doesn't make much sense considering Corey Seager is going to be coming back from injury. But I think the Dodgers should sign Bryce Harper, sign a budget reliever like Tony Sipp or Brad Brock, and cap it off by adding Marwin Gonzalez, who solves the glaring hole at second base and gives them even more versatility. Without Puig and Kemp, Gonzalez would likely spend a fair amount of time in the outfield as well. I also think that the Dodgers should trade for JT Realmuto if they can make it happen. The problem is that the Marlins are requesting Cody Bellinger, which is not happening anytime soon. Rolling into the season with an Austin Barnes-Russell Martin catching tandem isn't the worst thing in the world as a last resort. Another option could be to sign Mike Moustakas to play first and move Max Muncy to second, although Marwin Gonzalez at second and also serving as the utility player is a far better option, especially in terms of being comfortable with the defense. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you do, and get in that comment section down below. Share your thoughts on Machado's mystery teams, and also tell me what topics you want to see me cover in the future. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video, or this Friday on Twitch. Peace.